Hi everyone, this is the Michael Myers fanatic. You all know how much I love the Halloween movies, but let me tell you right now, I want to curse so bad because I hate this movie. I feel like cursing so bad, but unfortunately there are people around, so that won't happen. It's going to be PG. I want you to know that even though I love the Halloween movies, even though I still respect H20 because it is a Halloween movie and because it is part of the original timeline, I, the Michael Myers fanatic, hates this movie with a freaking passion. I hate this movie. All of my friends hated this movie. No, my real friends. Not these jabronis on the internet. My actual flesh and blood, tangible friends. They hated this movie. They all said it was corny. The friends I grew up with in my neighborhood, in the hood, we hated this movie. It sucked. Let's start with the reasons why. First of all, it had a misleading opening. You see this knife at the beginning of the movie coming down on the pumpkin. The knife just stabs the crap out of the pumpkin. Why did she stab it so hard? You're going to be saying, she? Yeah, you thought it was Michael Myers, didn't you? Nope, it wasn't. It was some woman. Why is a woman in the opening of the movie? What does she have to do with the movie? Nothing. Nothing at all. They just put her there. They said, hey, you look pretty, or, reasonable. Why don't you stand here and, okay, now we're going to have your hand come down, and we're going to make the audience think that you're Michael Myers. But you're not going to really be Michael Myers. No. You're just some jabroni with a knife in your hand. Okay, now on 3, we want you to bring your hand down and you stab the pumpkin. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, go ahead. Good job. Very good. She stabs the pumpkin and carves it and everything. That's one of the things I hate about this movie. Second thing, that stupid song. What stupid song, Myers fan? Which one are you talking about? The Michael Myers fanatic will tell you which song he's talking about. You know the one. Mr. Sandman, yes. Give me a dream or bring me a dream, whatever the song's called. I don't know. You know the song I'm talking about. I hate that song. That's how you open a Halloween movie? I mean, look, I love Halloween and everything. And even I'm perplexed on how to open up a Halloween movie. But I can guarantee you one thing, it wouldn't be like that. Not to mention, check this out. There's no explanation for Michael Myers' return. He's just back. Much like Chucky did in Child's Play 6, aka Curse of Chucky. Chucky just appears. I mean, yeah, he's coming down the street in a UPS truck, but still, no real explanation as to how he got back together. He's just back. Well, that's the way they did Michael Myers. The woman just opens the door, and then when she sees him, she's like, oh my God, ah. That's literally what she says. Oh my God, oh. That's your response? Your response is, oh my God, ah. Okay. So like I said, a misleading opening, no explanation for Mike's return. He's just there. He just shows up. That'd be like if I opened my door and Michael Myers was just standing right outside the door. I mean, yeah, I would be scared and poop my pants and everything, but I'd also wonder, bro, how the heck did you even get to my house? Did you drive? walk? Did your devil wings come out and fly? I don't know. Can somebody please message me or comment or something? You can't email me. My email's on the fritz. When that gets back up, you guys can email me. But I don't know. Like, I don't understand how Michael Myers he just shows up. He's just there. And here's the third point. As I've said many times before, if H20 really does ignore 4 through 6, where has Michael Myers been for the past 20 years? What's he been doing? Was he playing Scrabble with the old people at the old folks' home? I'm trying to understand this movie, and I'm trying to understand the hype for it. Because when I watch the interviews, all I ever see is Jamie Lee Curtis talking about how she wanted to make the movie, how she thought Michael Myers should act, how she thought Laurie Strode should behave. She, her. It just seemed like it was all about what she wanted. Notice I said seemed, because I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm right here. They know how to reach me. If I'm wrong and I'm proven wrong, I will apologize in person. Doesn't seem like I am, but she knows how to reach me. They have my information, so they have my Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. They have all that stuff. I've even reached out to her. Nothing. So, whatever. They don't have any explanation as to where Mike's been for 20 years. He's just back. So, I don't get it. And I have to admit, I did love the theme song. The theme song was pretty cool. Again, misleading, because it made it sound like Michael was going to do some epic stuff. What did he do? Nothing. They were just your average kills. He would stab you, your average throat slit, nothing fancy. I think that's really all he did. And what did he do to the other lady? Oh yeah, he broke her leg with the elevator. And then he just stabbed her a bunch of times. Just average stuff. Nothing fancy. So, average kills. That's another stupid thing about H20. All he did was stab people. I don't get that. But then there's the bathroom scene. So Michael Myers is supposed to be something like the devil, Satan incarnate. If so, why does he spend 5 minutes trying to scare the mom and daughter in the bathroom? Why can't you just get the keys and get out of there? I don't get it. I truly don't. Get the keys and get out. But no, she's peeking to see who's outside of the bathroom, and he's peeking back at her. What are you doing? I don't get H20, man. They tried so hard to be scary. But it's when you try to be scary, you end up not being scary. Michael Myers is literally in the bathroom with a mom and daughter playing peekaboo. She looks out through the crack of the door, and Mike looks at her. He's like, peekaboo, I see you. She's like, no, I see you. He's like, no, I see you. I really don't get this movie. Those are like the things that I hate most about H20. And it's really overhyped. And it was more about Jamie Lee trying to relive her glory days because she said so in the interview. She's like, hey, have you ever seen somebody be put in a film and then be put in the same film 20 years later? When has that ever happened? That's never happened. She actually said that. But somehow I'm the bad guy. But if I gotta be the bad guy, then like I told you before, the Michael Myers fanatic will be the bad guy. Because I'm at 2,000 subscribers, over 1 million video views on YouTube. So once again, if I gotta be the bad guy, I'll be the bad guy. I have no problem with that. I'm sorry, but this movie was garbage. It really was. What a garbage movie. I love Halloween, love Michael Myers, but this movie was complete and utter trash. Now, when I was a kid, I did like the title. But I was 13. You know how 13-year-olds are? They don't know any better. I mean, even now, it still sounds kind of epic. Halloween, H20, 20 years later. Sounds fancy, right? It's just a fancy title. It's gimmicky. It just sounds cool. Just like the title Halloween Resurrection. Now, he didn't resurrect because he wasn't dead. They just picked it because it sounds good. It's all about marketing. Halloween Resurrection. Even though he wasn't dead in the first place. Resurrection. He was never dead. How can you resurrect if you were never dead? One of the movie fans told me that in all likelihood, they probably picked it because it sounds good. But that's all I have to say about this movie. You know, you want to hate me, go ahead and do that, but your movie's garbage. It's trash. I respect it for being a Halloween movie, but that's about it. Not to mention the score. The score was garbage. All they did was use music that was composed by that guy, Marco Beltrami, or however you say his name. And only 4 people got killed. 4. That's how many people you kill in the movie? 4? And coincidentally enough, I was actually going to go see this movie. I believe it was Thursday, August 5th, 1998. Let me look it up because I don't want to give the wrong date here. 1 second. Alright guys, so I was wrong. It wasn't on a Thursday, it was a Wednesday. Excuse me. August 5th, 1998. That's when this piece of trash opened in movie theaters everywhere. And coincidentally enough, you know, when I was a little tyke, a little boy, when I was a little Michael Myers fanatic, I was going to go see this movie. You know, my dad told me, he said, we'll go and see H20. But then something happened with the car. Now I'm glad that something did happen. Because if I knew then what I know now, I wouldn't want to go see this piece of trash. But there you have it. For what it's worth, Halloween H20, 20 years later. Or as I call it, Halloween H2 No, 20 years faker. That's all this is. This movie's fake. It was more about Jamie Lee and her character than anything else. Let's see what the Halloween franchise is supposed to be about. We're going to define what the Halloween franchise is. 1 second, I'll be right back. I'm going to show you what the Halloween franchise is supposed to be about. Because I like to prove things. I don't just run my mouth. I actually prove what I say. So this is what Wikipedia says about Halloween. Halloween is an American horror franchise that consists of 10 films, novels, comic books, merchandise, and a video game. The franchise predominantly focuses on the fictional character of Michael Myers. Now I noticed that they use the word predominantly, which means mostly. I get that. You're going to say, see, it says mostly. But the thing is, it's supposed to be about Michael Myers. Look, people, my point is this, before I go. The movie was supposed to be about Michael Myers and all the evil that he's done over the past 20 years. It's not supposed to be about Laurie and her drinking problem. It's not supposed to be about him playing peekaboo with some little girl and her mom in the bathroom for 5 minutes instead of just getting the keys and getting out of there. And it's not supposed to be about Jamie Lee Curtis screaming Michael's name at the top of her lungs like she's Sigourney Weaver or somebody like that. It's supposed to be about Michael Myers, but they just put it all on Jamie Lee Curtis. And I'll never understand that. It's always supposed to be about the villain. That's why I don't like H20. And I'm ready for all the hate comments, because I'm going to tell you straight up, I'm not the same guy that came here to YouTube 7 years ago. I'll simply block you and delete your comments so you can come with all the nasty little comments you want, because I'm at the top of the mountain now and I don't plan on getting knocked off anytime soon. So you come with your little nasty comments and I'll just block you and delete the comment. It's as simple as that. I really don't have time to argue with you over a movie. I hate the movie. That's that. Get over it. I'm the Michael Myers fanatic. I approve this message. Halloween H20 sucks. Get over it. I'm out. And that song, Mr. Sandman, Give Me a Dream or Bring Me a Dream or whatever the heck it's called. I wish this movie was a dream. Now I'm leaving.